Hey folks, welcome back to our Dice Tower preview. I'm Mark, and today we're taking a look at MosDingTo, Bloody War. MosDingTo is brought to you by Instinct Studios. It's for 3 to 5 players, ages 13 and up, and games range anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. In MosDingTo, players will take on the role of pesky mosquitoes, and each mosquito player will take a turn at playing the human. In both acts, players try to gain blood from the opponents as much as you can. Humans will protect their body parts and hit the mosquitoes, trying to save as much blood as possible. Mosquitoes are trying to obtain information and target the unprotected human body parts to suck that blood. And as you'd expect, victory is achieved by gaining the most blood. Each player receives a deck of cards. Now these cards represent the different body parts of the sleeping human, and they're all color-coded so you know who is who at the table. And you'll get a number of blood tokens to start. Also, in the advanced game, there are mosquito cards giving each player special unique powers throughout the game. Now, there's also your main human card, where this card will be rotating throughout the players as you try to fend off the mosquitoes and also attack. And so there are 6 phases to every round. That might sound like a lot, but this game moves really quickly. You got some dex-based elements in this game. You've also got some deduction going on. And really, you're playing until each mosquito player has played the human once, and then you tally up your blood tokens and see who has the most. So the different phases here are Awake, Spy, Disclose, Attack, Settle, and Pity. So Awake is really about the human player choosing 3 protected cards to put down on the table face down, and the other 3 are in your hand as unprotected. Then once the human is ready, you move to the spy phase. And this is really a dexterity aspect of the game. The different mosquito players are trying to grab those protected cards that are face down the table. And as the human, you're trying to touch the top of their hand and stop them. And if you do touch the top of their hand before they pull it away, well, then they are out of this particular phase. But the other players are constantly trying to grab these cards and pull them from you, trying to get some info about what you have in your hand. And then we move to Disclose, and this is really about the mosquitoes giving some sort of hint about what card they have in their hand that they stole from the human and where they might be attacking. So you're taking a look at the human grid, and you've got 1, 2, and 3, and you've got A, B, and C. And depending on which grid line that you go on will give some indication of where you're going to attack. So if you choose A, it might be the hand or the foot, things like that. And then we move to the attack phase. And this is where you as the mosquito is going to be choosing a body part card from your hand and playing it face down, and then bidding 0 to 3 blood tokens, hoping to gain more by choosing correctly. And again, you have limited information about what the human might have as unprotected. Now, also, they have this concept of pack versus ding, and you as the mosquitoes are going to be doing a ding if you hit the human, and the human will hit you for a pack. So once all the mosquito players have chosen their cards and played them face down to ding you with as the human, you will get to attack back or do your pack. So you're looking at the 3 cards in your hand and you're trying to decide which one to play, and maybe you might be bluffing here, but in general, you're going to choose a body part and point toward yourself and then reveal the card. And then all the mosquitoes reveal their cards, and if you have successfully hit any of those, then you'll gain blood tokens from all the mosquitoes that have a matching card. And again, this is the pack. This is where you annihilated them as they tried to bite you. And so gaining blood tokens, be it human or the mosquitoes, is really the settle part of the round. But the different phases definitely move and blend together pretty quickly as the game moves fast. So you as the human reveal those last 2 cards that are your unprotected body parts. And if any of the mosquitoes match, then they're going to gain blood tokens from you. Then the final phase of the round is known as Pity. Any mosquitoes that happen to have 0 blood tokens, the adjacent players have to take pity on them and hook them up so they can continue the game. Now this phase is also a bit of a cleanup. You'll gather up all the cards, the human player will gather all their cards back, and then the next mosquito in turn order will be the human for the next round. And so the game goes on this way round after round until each mosquito player has had the chance to play as the human one time. And then you're going to total up all the blood tokens, and whoever has the most will be declared the ultimate mosquito on the field of battle. Alright folks, just a reminder once again, this has been a Dice Tower paid preview, and everything you've seen here has been in prototype form, so keep a close eye on the campaign for any changes that still may occur. Now, with that said, this is definitely a fast action party game with some dexterity and deduction built into it for sure. But again, it does move really fast, and I do find it to be super thematic to swatting the mosquitoes and attacking the human. But folks, ultimately, if this looks like something that would be of interest to you, I'm sure they'd appreciate your support. So I think that's it for me, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.